Hey, this is a special show from Political Paula to my Political Paula, what I call tubers, my YouTube subscribers. Hey, look, I know that a lot of you are surprised sometimes when I actually respond on YouTube to your comments. But look, you're part of my family too. You are part of the Political Paula family, and I wanted to let you know, take this time to let you know how important you all are to me. I believe that everyone is welcome at my table, and I just started getting into YouTube, and what really took me off was what I believe was my fair opinion over the Me Too movement. That got me a lot of recognition on YouTube, and I appreciate all of you for appreciating me, and the fact that as a woman, I can be fair, because, I love men. I don't think that every man is a sexual predator. I don't think that every man that I meet wants to get into my pants. I don't roll that way. So that started my YouTube success. And a lot of you now, while some of my shows aren't getting the same attention that my shows on the Me Too movement and my opinion of some of the accusers have gotten, I do see that my shows are getting at least some attention, and every show is getting at least one comment, and I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate that. I do spend a lot of my time on Facebook. I have a huge following on my two Facebook pages. Political Paula is a page I manage on Facebook, and of course my own personal timeline, which is public and where I share a lot of personal information. Personal stories, personal experiences I've had that I think might be able to help someone else. And I just wanted to take the time to come on here to YouTube. And this show is just for you. It's not going to be on Facebook. It's just for you, my YouTube family, because you are family to me. Some of you have commented multiple times on multiple shows, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. If I have not responded personally to your comments, it does not mean I have not read them. I read them all. I have, sadly, just like on Facebook, I have had to delete a few comments that were personal attacks, that were rude, that had nothing to do with the topic of the show and were simply calling me an ugly, evil bitch. That we don't do here. The rules apply to YouTube like they apply on Facebook. It's respectful, intellectual debate on topics that concern us all. If you're interested in a topic that I'm talking about on my show, I strongly encourage you to share your personal experiences or your comments, but I also strongly urge you to do it respectfully. If you don't like me, then don't be on my page. You don't need to call me an ugly bitch or, damn, you look bad today, or make any personal attacks on anyone who has the courage to comment on this page. That is not cool. It's not the Political Paula way. Political Paula is a place where people can share their opinions. I love it. I love learning from all of you who have different opinions. I love reading comments from people who live in Russia or who have grown up in Russia, and they tell me their experiences. I love that kind of stuff. I love meeting new people. Everyone is welcome at my table. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be anything. You just have to have a mind, probably one of these, a mouse, and fingers to type with, or a voice to speak with, and you're welcome at my table. But always keep it respectful. Remember that everybody has a story, that you don't really know anybody until you walk a mile in their shoes. That's how I try to roll. And I just wanted to come on here as a special gift to my YouTube subscribers to tell you how much you all mean to me. This show is free. And I've been talking a lot this week about the Facebook hearings and the the government trying to say that advertisements are somehow evil and we should get rid of them or opt out of them. But of course, then that would mean that we no longer get to see each other for free. That would be a shame, because I don't think a lot of you would be willing to pay to see me, and I certainly would not be willing to pay to do this show unless you guys were willing to pay to see me. So let's remember how important these free platforms that we have to share our opinions and our information. And if I can make you laugh, make you cry, make you think for 20 minutes when I do a show, or sometimes 25 if I get long-winded, that's awesome. And it costs neither one of us any money. We don't have to pay for it. I think that is the coolest thing. Yeah, we might have to deal with some snarky ads that we're not interested in, and we can skip them in 4 seconds, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, we get to see what we want to see, and we don't have to pay for it. And I think that's pretty cool, and I think all of you are super cool. And please, if I don't personally respond to you, please don't take offense to that. I have read everything. Trust me, I have. I've read all your comments. I literally don't have the finger skills at my age to type comments to everyone. But I am always interested in new story topics for the show. If you have personal experiences that you would like to see on this show, I am perfectly willing to talk to you about that and possibly do a show in the future on your story. This is what my show is about. It is about inclusion, not exclusion. While I think some in Congress with the Facebook hearings are trying to exclude content from Facebook based on religious views or what they think people in America should be looking at, as an American who values my First Amendment more than any other, the freedom of speech and the freedom of and from religion, that scares me. I want to make sure that I can talk about anything I choose on this show, unedited, uncensored, and bring it to you free of charge. That's my goal. But again, this is all about my tubers, the political Paula tubers, as I call you. I am so appreciative. I can't believe that when I started this, basically getting on YouTube in November, I had like 9 subscribers, and now I have 300. It's unbelievable. And I thank you. I thank you very much. I thank you for seeing that I see the other side of a story. That I will delve into the person who is being accused. I will delve into their story and not just put the victim out there for attention. I will bring attention to the accused, to the persecuted, to people unfairly accused, to people wrongfully accused. I will do that because that's how I roll. Yes, I am a woman. Yes, I have all the female parts. But that doesn't make me a victim. It doesn't make me an accuser. And I certainly hope that you all feel that you can trust this woman here on YouTube. You can trust me because I don't take anybody's word for anything without proof, proof. I don't like people remembering things that happened 40 years ago. That's not how I roll. 40 years ago, get over it already. You took a couple $1,000,000 to keep quiet, keep quiet. I know if someone paid me a couple $1,000,000 to shut my mouth, I would shut my mouth about something that happened 30 years ago. I'd take the money, invest it, never work again the day in my life, and I would keep my mouth shut. Especially if it didn't really happen. And I got the money because I simply accused someone and they just wanted me to go away because they didn't want their reputation destroyed. And that has happened. So again, we're not going to revisit other shows right now. This is about thanking all of you guys on YouTube. I thank you very much. And I also thank YouTube, by the way. They have put my shows up uncensored. They have never questioned any of my shows, and I appreciate YouTube for doing that. Yes, sometimes I'll drop an F-bomb here and there, or I'll talk about a penis or a vagina. Now, that offends some people on the religious right and in Congress. They don't want Facebook to say penis and vagina anymore, or anybody on Facebook to use the F word, or say that Christianity is not the best religion in the world. They're trying to stop that on Facebook. Please, YouTube, don't stop that. YouTube, please, let us continue to be free. Let us continue to use our First Amendment rights. And yes, when someone is offensive, we can remove them, we can report them, you can remove them from YouTube when they are truly offensive. But let's not ever let the government come to YouTube and decide for us what is offensive. That's our job. I decide what offends me on my YouTube channel. That's how it should be. I'm the one who should decide because I'm the one who puts myself out here 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week to bring you a show with topics that interest me and that I think might interest you. And I just want to again say thank you for your attention, for your subscriptions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are now part of my family. And I take that very seriously. And I will continue to try to bring you content that interests you, that makes you think, maybe that even angers you, that you don't agree with, and I welcome all of it. Just keep it respectful, keep it intellectual, and let's get it on. So, to all my tubers out there, Political Paula for right now is out.